Good morning, guys. We're back. We are back to stay. Yeah. I'm gonna go to the gym. I was just thinking how much I love waking up before the sun comes out. I love it so much. I never thought I was a morning person, but I think I'm a morning person. I don't like to talk in the morning, but I do think I'm a morning person. I prefer to be up like when it's still super dark outside. And right now it is 6:38. I've been up since like 5:30, and I was just kind of lounging around. But now the sun is coming up. I don't know if you guys can tell, but the sun is coming. And honestly, I'm most productive when the sun is not out. So I need to get going. That's why I love the colder months, because the sun just doesn't come out as quickly, and my productivity hours are a little longer, because I don't know, something about the sun being up, I can't be productive. I'm gonna chuck this water, head to the gym, and then we're gonna come back and keep vlogging, because I'm back for real. I'm feeling re-inspired. I'm feeling rejuvenated, refreshed. Rejuvenated, refreshed. I've been doing cardio a lot recently. I actually haven't been to the gym in the last 2 weeks, for no particular reason other than I didn't feel like it. I like to take these breaks though, because it's always good. So I haven't been in the last 2 weeks, but recently, in the past like 3-4 months, I've been focusing heavily on cardio, because I have certain goals, and cardio is where I'm seeing the most improvement towards those goals. So I like to drink a whole bottle of water before I go. And I do take water with me as well. I don't know why I'm sharing this cool story, bro. Like, I don't even know if the gym is gonna be open because it's Labor Day. So I'm like, is the gym even open? I don't know. Guess we're gonna find out. Oh my gosh. Why is this turning? I'm also using a new camera. I'm using the DJI. So yeah, that's a learning curve. I'm like, aren't you supposed to follow my face? Because you're definitely not following my face. Or you got the wrong face. Anyways, we can go see. It's almost 6 in the evening. I'm gonna need a little bit of time to get back in the swing of things, because I have not vlogged in so long that I feel like I'm not picking up the camera. Like, I'm not thinking about it. I don't think about it throughout the day. But honestly, this is another issue with like vlogging and stuff, is that I don't do anything. I don't leave the house. So a lot of it is gonna be from like, a lot of it is looking gonna be from like one position. Like, I can't even hold you. And one thing I do not want to get in the habit of is like doing things just to vlog. I do not care to do that either. And actually, some of my favorite vloggers are just like me. They are in the house all day. Kyra Stewart, I love her vlogs. Like, her vlogs are literally my kind of vlogs. She do got like a family. She do got a husband and kids. So there's a little bit more going on with her. But for the most part, she rarely leaves the house. Do you know what I mean? I also love Alyssa Rose. She's got a lot going on in her life, actually. Those are the only two. Anyways, I'm just ranting. I'm about to, yeah, it's later in the evening. I came back from the gym. I took a shower, got ready for the day, and I have basically been in the bed all day long. I'm currently doing a study with a friend on Job, and that's what I've been catching up on because I'm behind. The last time we met was like 2 weeks ago. Last week I didn't meet because I was tired. I was tired. And then today's Labor Day, so we didn't meet today, but we'll meet tomorrow. So I've been catching up on what we need to have read by then, and I still have like 2 more chapters to go. Yeah, what is happening and why is it happening? Oh my gosh, I wonder if I'm about to run out of space. I think I'm about to run out of space. Wow. Anyways, I'm about to go to Chipotle, I think, or maybe Chick-fil-A. Either way, I'm gonna bring you guys with me in the car. I've been meaning to come back to vlogging since like June. So I don't know, depending on what that footage looks like, I might insert that here and possibly narrate through that footage, and then we might pick back up on this vlog. But I'm really trying to come back, and I'm trying to be consistent. I didn't want to come back until I knew that I could be consistent, and I haven't been inspired to be consistent. So if you're seeing this video, then expect a video every week. I might even be doing 2 videos a week. Don't hold me to it, but I might even be doing 2 videos a week. It obviously wouldn't be 2 vlogs a week because I don't do enough. I definitely don't do enough for 2 vlogs, but you know, I've picked up a lot of hobbies, so maybe we might turn this channel into a little hobby situation. What do we think? What do we think? Let me update you guys. I really I don't know, I'm feeling very much like out of place. Anyways, I finished my Chipotle. I was gonna, this camera's doing too much. Like, come on. I thought you were supposed to be in easy use. Why are you spazzing? My plan was for us to catch up while I ate my Chipotle, but then I got a phone call, and so I was on that call the whole time I ate, and we're gonna have to do the catch up later. Honestly, ain't nothing to catch up. We will catch up throughout these vlogs. The more I get on here, the more we'll find out. I don't know. There's really nothing. I really haven't been doing anything but like resting in the Lord. Truly like resting in the Lord. Aquasi called me, my cousin. Y'all remember him? He called me and he said he makes food. He made food. He makes this beef that just busts so good. Like everybody be looking for him to make this food, this meat. So he called me, he said it's Labor Day, so he cooking, he be looking for reasons to cook. And I told him, you don't need no reason, like you don't need no holiday, like you cooking for me, but I guess he need a little holiday. He told me he was making it, so I am on my way. I am 12 minutes away. Luckily, I was already in the car. So I'm just gonna go head over there before I go home. Okay, we are here. Okay, we're at Aquasi's house. Oh, she's back. Okay, let's show you guys the famous beef. You wanna say hi? Say hi to your people. You miss them? Yeah, everybody looking for your beef. Right? Even Ma's looking for your beef. The famous beef that he has overtaken us with. Oh, this looks good. You know how to make this? You do be throwing out. He do be throwing out. You know it. Yeah, this is good.
You drove like almost 30 minutes to come here to tell me that a little bit.
No, he be throwing out, because he be throwing out. I'll give you that. I'm about to do some sewing. Let me see where I can put you guys. So I can break it down. Okay, so I have these 2 shirts that I need to alter and cut down because they're too long. This is not a very good angle. Let's put it here and see. Can you see me now? Okay, cool. So this is the first one I want to alter. I'm gonna cut because it's just so long. Let me put it on actually. Hey, is the light even doing it? Is it too dark over here? Let me open this. The light is better here. Okay, so I have these two shirts. They're just too long, okay? So, like when I wear it, it just kind of like sits like this. And I could like tuck it in to the pants and whatnot, but it always comes out. So I think what I'm gonna do is just cut it so it's like hanging. Hold on, let me show you. Let me show you an example. Okay, like a fit like this. This is kind of what I'm going for. I didn't cut this, it came like this, and also this is a little too big. I wish I would have sized up, honestly. I wish I would have got a large in this, and I knew I should have got a large. But it's a unisex shirt, so I was like, I don't want it to be too big. Like this shirt, like this is ginormous. This shirt is ginormous. Okay, it's not ginormous, but it is quite big. I got this in London, actually. That was my souvenir to myself. I've been watching videos, and you can basically like transfer this part, this like little portion of it, I forgot what it's called, the hem, to the part you cut. Like you can transfer it up. So I want to do that, but I don't have a sewing machine. So here we are. I'm gonna have to wait on this one, but this one is just far too big. Like it's just big all around. Like, okay, it's like a, I'm gonna put some baggy jeans on so we can see what it looks like. And this is like extremely baggy jeans. Okay, see how I just look like, I just look like a dude. You know, I do dress like a boy, but this is a little too much on the boy. So I want it to fit like this. Let me put this on. I want it to fit like a little more like this as far as like the length goes. I'm trying to think. Is this shirt big? I probably wouldn't wear it with these pants, mind you. I probably wouldn't. These pants are just too baggy. I think it needs to have like a fitted top because of how baggy they are. For my shape, at least. That's what we're trying to achieve with both of these. But I don't want this little thing. I don't want it to roll up like this. Like I don't want it to be like this for this. I want it to be a shirt still, just a less lengthy shirt. This, I don't mind if it rolls up. I'm trying to think what I want to do. Like I'm trying to think if I want the hem for this, like if I want this with the hem on it or not. Cause I'm gonna be sad if I don't like it after I cut it. Cause I don't really care for like the rolled up like hems. I don't really care for them. Okay, I think I'm gonna lose the hem on this and just keep the hem on this. Okay. Yeah, I feel like this one needs to have the hem on it because I feel like it's just gonna look like a basic white tee if it doesn't have the hem on it. I just need a sewing machine. I don't have a sewing machine, but I was looking at on Amazon, and Amazon actually has like mini sewing machines or like a handheld sewing machine. So I think I might do that. But for now, we're going to do this one. And yeah, we're gonna do it right here. Every tutorial I've watched, the advice is basically that you should get a shirt that you like the length of, and then lay it out. Okay. Y'all can't see. Y'all can't see, but you get the picture. Here, let's bring it up a little bit. Laid out. As you can see, the front hits at right about here. I don't know that it matters that the back is a little longer on the shirt. I don't know. So I'm just gonna do what I see. So while I do this, I'm gonna insert some footage of, I tried to start vlogging in June and it didn't work out. But I did vlog. I did like a birthday shoot that I vlogged. So I'm gonna insert that footage in here so you guys can watch. Good morning, guys. I am about to get my hair braided because this Friday is actually my birthday. So I took out the braids I had at the beginning of this vlog. I came to Amy's braiding center. They went super viral on TikTok, and this is my second time here. The braids I had before was from here as well, and I love how they do small. Like, when you say small, they actually do small. They're like all looking at me because I've been parked there for a little second. When you say small, they do small, so I really like that. But I'm about to get my hair done. I wanted to vlog quick because before and after, so I'll show you guys what my hair looks like after, in case you're like interested. Let me make sure this isn't overexposed. Let me get in before somebody else comes, and then I am behind. Okay. Alright, so I finished my hair, obviously. Now I'm at the mall because I need to... Did I say what I was getting ready for? I don't think I did. So I'm doing a DIY photo shoot for my birthday because I don't know, I feel like I can. So I was like, let me just do it. So that's what I'm just prepping for. And I have a concept that I feel like I can easily accomplish with an iPhone. So I need to come find an outfit. Originally I had bought these pants, right? It's like a skirt, but it's like a pant at the same time. And it came, it just was not given. So I think for a style like that, I need to just come in store and try it on in store. Because it just was not given what I wanted to give at all. And I made a Pinterest board, so I guess I can show you guys. Okay, so like this is kind of the vibe I'm going for. This is definitely giving like pregnancy shoot, but that's not the vibe. I'm just going for like more like the background setup is what I'm going for. But I'm going for very whimsical, nature, relaxed. Like this is kind of like the vibe I'm going for. I don't know how likely that is. Like kind of the skirt as well. I didn't want to do a blue color. Definitely relaxed vibes. But I also want to get out of my comfort zone. So I'm trying not to do like jeans and a white tee because if I can't find anything in store, that's what I'm gonna have to go with. But I am really trying not to do that. So I'm gonna just go in store and see what they got. Anyways, I really like the hair. Very clean. I let her leave some of the baby hairs out. Usually, and barely that, but usually I don't like any baby hairs because eventually it will come out in itself, and I want it to last as long as possible. So usually I don't ask for baby hairs, but because I'm very last minute in the shoot, I have to do the shoot tomorrow because today's Wednesday and Friday is my birthday. Let me go, child. I might bring this. I'm gonna bring it in my bag, but I need to get back used to vlogging, child. I can rarely vlog alone, nonetheless outside. So I'm gonna see. I left Free People with the skirt. Let me put on this mic because I don't know how much y'all can hear me, child. Okay, so I left Free People with a skirt. Now we're going to Anthropology. Oh, this is so awkward. Hold on. Okay, this time I'm gonna be shameless. I just left Urban Outfitters. They didn't have not a single thing, but I did find 2 skirts. I found one at Free People, and I found one at Anthropology. Now I'm going to Takova's, the cowboy shop, because I want to look at the red cowboy boots in person. Because I'm thinking about getting it, but I want to make sure I like it first. Where am I going? These people are just watching me. Oh my gosh. Okay, I think I might do that. I might get the red one. Bite the bullet. It was so cute. Okay, I didn't get a ticket either. So let's go home. Okay. Oh gosh, it's so hot. Oh gosh, it is burning outside. that was a success. I did pick up 2 potential skirts. I think I will do both. I'll do one look with the basic white tee and jeans. Sorry about the AC, but it's like too hot. I'm gonna turn the AC on. And then I will try to do the skirts, and I can actually show you guys the skirts that I decided to go with. Can you see me? I think you can. Okay, here's one. So I'm kind of in my gingham era, so this will be like very much in tune with where I am in life right now. And that was from Anthropology. And then from Free People, just like a basic skirt. Blue skirt, same style. I also got this white tank from Zara. So I'm gonna check Target to see what Target got as far as tanks. And yeah, let's go. I'm gonna go to Starbucks real quick. I have points that are expiring. I'm literally so hot. This screen is so small. Okay, anyways, I am ready for my photo shoot. We're about to go do it now. Like I said, did I tell you guys I found a location? I found a location somewhere around here that's giving the exact vibes I'm looking for. I don't know if I want to go with this cowboy boots or not. I think I'm definitely going barefoot. I also will be changing it into these pants. I was going for, let me set you guys down. Let's see. Can you see over this? You can. Okay. So, I need to bring these cowboy boots in. Okay, so I was kind of going for whimsical, cutesy, and then I put on these cowboy boots because I need to wear them somewhere. We're here to do the photo shoot. My idea is coming to light a little bit. I decided to forgo. Anyways, we had to improvise the setup, but I think this is good so far. I'm just so scared of animals. Like, this is giving my aesthetic that I'm going for, I think. So I'm gonna set this up and just let it record. Like, what is the bird? Like, it's getting multiple pictures of me. Wait, you immersed it too? Oh, we did it. Good morning, guys. I need to get ready. What time is it? It is 11:30. So the morning's pretty much over. After the photo shoot yesterday, I came home and I got distracted. I meant to open up my gift with you guys, and I have to show you guys. My friends got me a gift and I really wanted it so bad, so I'm so happy I got it. Because I think baking is gonna be my next hobby that I really dive into. But right now, let me set this down. The lighting just be so bad at this angle. I'm getting ready, which is basically undoing my hair. Also, this hair, the boho hair that I got for these braids, just terrible. Like 0 out of 10. It is one of the worst I have ever tried. It's just really annoying. Like, it just really ruins the hairstyle. For me, in my experience with it. on the outside looking in, I'm sure it looks fine. I have a meeting with a language teacher because I want to learn French. I really want to be fluent in French. I can't even hold you. That's my goal. I'm speaking it to existence. I hope that in the next 2 years, 2 to 3 years, by 30, so I have 4 years to get there. I want to be fluent. I want to be fluent in French. So I'm taking it real serious, and I am meeting with a language teacher, a French teacher. I found this is the first one I'm meeting with. I think I'm gonna try out a couple. I'm just gonna use this here. This is my setup right here. I was actually just doing my Bible study. I started in James today, but I'm gonna have to cut it short. But here I am. That's me. Okay, so far she's late. There she goes. Hello.
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm doing great, thank you. Alors, du coup, c'est Nana, c'est ça?
Oui, ça va bien.
Très bien. Alors, so tell me, do you speak a little bit of French or none? Or a little bit, small idea? What do you have? Give me.
So I took 5 years of French in school, but I don't think I retained much. I didn't take it very serious. So I can kind of pick up here and there, but not a lot.
D'accord, je comprends. Okay. So,
Okay, sounds good. Thank you so much.
Merci beaucoup.
Merci. Au revoir.
Thank you.
Bye. Well, that wasn't too bad. She said 6 months. I could do 6 months. Anyways, let me show you guys my gifts, because I'm just so excited. I have to show you guys. So excited. I'm so excited. I want to be a baker. It's gonna be Ballerina Farm. Ballerina Farm in here. A KitchenAid. Does that mean I'm getting old? Because I think it does. And look at it. I love the color. So cute. Here's everything you can do. Well, I will have to get the attachment to it, but let's see. Yeah, I think that's it. Let me know if you've ever learned a language, and yeah, like, please let me know, because I'm really trying to learn French. But I am going to try out a few more people just to see like whose vibe I like the most at the end of it, because I liked her vibe. I definitely liked her vibe. There are 2 other ladies that I want to try out, and then there was 2 guys that I had also liked. I wanted to try out. Damn, it's kind of cold. Oh my gosh. Does the lighting adjust? Let's see if the lighting adjusts. It does adjust. I don't know. I'm excited, but I'm also nervous because, like I said, I've taken French before and it was not easy, but I was also in a different headspace. Like, if I was to do school now, I would do school so different. Like, there's no reason why I wouldn't be a 4.0 student. There's no reason. You know what I mean? But back then, I just did not care about school like that. I did not care, and I still don't care about school for real, but I don't have to care about school to do well in school. I don't have to be motivated to get up. So that's why I'm like, I have the time now to do it. I might as well. I don't have children. I don't have a man. Also, wait, something exciting happened today. I was just closing out a vlog not too long ago. Something exciting happened today. I ran for 10 minutes straight at a 4-mile pace. At a 4.5 mile pace, actually. 4.5 miles, which is pretty bad. Because I think that's like over 10 minutes a mile. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's over 10 minutes per mile. But for the fact that I ran 10 minutes straight without, like, I could have kept going. Okay, we're just gonna close the door because it's so loud. I honestly could have kept going. This This is tea. Tea. Because what? This lighting is so good. Yeah, I could have kept going for real. So road to 5K. When you guys see me running that marathon, yeah, the running propaganda, they get me. Yes, they just get me because road to 5K for real, like road to 5K. Anyways, I'm gonna go. Next week, we're gonna be baking. I have this recipe on my phone that I've been holding on to for so long, waiting for this because I knew it was coming. Waiting for this for real, like waiting for this. I also want to start making breads. Like I love bagels, and I love very specific types of bagels. Like not the bready ones where it's dry and like actual bread crumbs, but the chewy ones, like the chewy bakery style bagels. So I'm gonna learn how to make those, perfect that. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna be doing hobbies over here. Okay, for real. Talk to you guys later. We are back and we have the shirt cut. I think I'm supposed to like pull it. Oh my gosh. I really don't want it to like be too short because I still want it to be wearable again. Okay, this is how much I got. It's not too bad. Now we're gonna try it on. Take my wig off. Okay, see, that's better. Okay, let me stand up. Now I feel like I can wear some jeans and it'll be fine. Let me go look in the mirror. Here's like an example of a pair of jeans I would wear it with. Like, not too baggy. It would be a darker pair of jeans. But should I cut it some more? I feel like I want to cut it a little bit more. I don't want to overdo it, but I think I will be cutting it more. Let me show you in the mirror. I don't know. Should I cut it some more? Should I cut it some more? Should I wait? I'm not gonna cut it again. I'm not gonna cut it until I post this video and nobody responds. Dang, I kind of want to cut it some more though. I can't lie. Like I do. I think the problem is the shirt is too fitted. So like it's not hanging how I need a t-shirt to hang. Should I cut the arms? Maybe it's the arms. Maybe I need to cut the arms. I think I'm gonna cut the arms. Should I cut the arms? I feel like the arms are too long. Oh my gosh, wait, let me just fold it. Hold on. I'm just gonna fold the arms actually. So I'm just gonna fold it. I think I'm gonna leave it this length. So I'm gonna consider cutting the arms. Let me just look up a video, see what it looks like to cut the arms. Cause I would hate to ruin the shirt. So stand by. I think I've decided against cutting the arms. I did fold it off of my body. We're gonna sit with this for a little bit to see. We're gonna try to style it to see what happens because I've really been trying to get into but figure out my fit, my personal fit, because buying pieces it's cool and dandy, but not every piece that looks good on the body. So I've been learning a lot about what fit looks the best on me. I used to just buy clothes because they looked good, but they look good online because I usually shop online, but I actually don't shop anymore. I can't believe I used to be a shopper. Like I used to shop so hard in college. Like I cannot like stand it now. I cannot bring myself to scroll through sites and like I can't fathom how I used to shop so much. But what I've realized is that the clothes might look good, but do they look good on you? So I've been spending a lot of time trying to hone in on what looks good. Like for example, this t-shirts. Not every t-shirt is gonna look good on me, and I'm figuring out, like I'm trying to like hone it down to exactly. And I think I've gotten to the point where I feel like I know exactly what kind of t-shirt looks good. But it has to be like a high neck, and it has to hang. Like I don't know how to explain. Usually I should size up. I bought this shirt before I figured it out. It's always better for the shirt to be bigger, a t-shirt to be bigger, but tight around the neck. Like it needs to be tight around the neck. It cannot be like a loose cut. No, that's not gonna work for me. It has to be like holding onto my neck. And I've realized that it's actually men's t-shirts that usually come like that. I am built like a rectangle. I'm built like a one. And because I don't have hips, but I do have projection in the back, so it balances out the front projection as well. So what I'm learning looks the best always is looser fitted pants, so like baggy pants and fitted top, or baggy on both, but not too baggy on the top. Never too baggy on the top, or it's gonna look like a sack. That's usually what that's where I've been leaning more towards, is the too baggy on the top. So I'm reversing all of that. But the root, like the base formula that will always look good, that will always work, is fitted top, looser bottoms. Fitted top, looser bottoms. For dresses, same vibe. Fitted on the top. I think it's like a peasant style dress is what they call it. Fitted on the top, flares out. Or fitted all the way. Like, especially for dresses. A bodycon dress looks great. And with the pants even, like if I want to wear leggings, like fitted all the way through, looks great. Or leggings and like an oversized shirt or sweater. It's the double baggy that really doesn't work, because it doesn't complement my body at all, because I am such a straight line. It's just, I get lost in the clothes. And so I've been wearing the wrong things my whole life, because I am definitely a baggy girl. Like I will wear baggy top and bottom all day long, but I'm trying to change that and like work on building a closet. But I also didn't want to just buy things just to buy things, so I've been testing out like different things that work. And my greatest breakthrough is with t-shirts, because I like t-shirts. I want to start building a graphic tee catalog type vibe, and figuring out what t-shirts look good is really gonna cut down. I've tried a lot, like I've tried to buy t-shirts, and good afternoon. Let's see what time it is. Trust. Okay. I love the lighting over here. Do not mind what I look like. I can't get my hair done. Like I cannot do my hair for another like 2 weeks. So I'm gonna look crazy for the rest of this vlog, but we don't have much left. I actually started editing the vlog, and yeah, I think I have more than enough footage, honestly. Like, okay, I am about to update my reading vlog, my reading journal. So I've been reading a lot. I've gotten back into reading, and yeah, I started last year, but this year I really wanted to like read a lot. And I had reading goals, and I love watching booktubers and book content, and I'm just really excited to be back reading again, because that was my favorite thing to do in school before I went to college, before technology. So it's a whole thing every month, because I have a couple spreads. Let me see if you guys can see. I'll put you down a little bit so you can see. She's a little thick. She's a little thick. I'm gonna try something new next year, I think, because I don't really like this. Like, I don't like that it's like sticking out the way it's sticking out. I don't really like that. But should I show you guys what I do every month? Let me put you back here, because I think it'll be easier to see the spreads. Can you see? Can you focus on the book, please? This is my reading journal, and this is my spreads. I get so excited to show it because it's so cute. I've been doing a lot of different hobbies. I've been trying a lot of different things. Just trying to figure out who I am outside of corporate. I want to know what I enjoy outside of like go, like daily responsibilities. What brings me joy? And I've recently discovered the scrapbooking is one of those things that brings me joy. And I would not define myself as a creative person. I know what looks good. I think I'm very good with aesthetics, but as far as like creativity with color, texture, shapes, like all of that, you lost me. You lost me. So I wanted to challenge myself. I wanted to challenge myself a little bit with that, and come to find out, I'm good with that as well. I think the key, honestly, just to know what looks good and what doesn't look good. Like, it's not that serious. You know what I mean? Like, what looks good and what doesn't. Anyways, so the first spread is books of the Bible, because I've been studying through the Bible heavy. I've pretty much made it through the whole New Testament. I have Revelation left, which I'm working on it this month. The New Testament has taken me over a year. It's taken me more than a year and a half, actually. I started studying it for real June last year, and I'm still going. So it's gonna take me a while. It's probably gonna take me a couple years to get through the Bible, but regardless, I love tracking it. Like, this is so cute. Like, this is so cute. Can you guys see? Let me bring it out a little bit. So I obviously did a lot of research when I was creating my book journal, and a lot of people use the bookshelves to track like their goals, but I decided to use it to track the Bible for me. And then on the next page, I have my reading goal, which is 100 books. I want to read 100 books, and as you can see, I'm behind. Basically, I think I'm like 10 books behind, but I'm on 27 books. I'm currently working on 3, so we'll see what happens with that. So what I've learned about myself in trying to be creative with like all these textures and colors is that I really do like just like a clean cut look. Like, hence why this is one of my favorite spreads. But at the same time, like, I don't mind, you know, the creativity. For example, like, this is cute, don't get me wrong, like, I love this aesthetic, but I could not do it all the time. It needs to be like, you know, 1 page. Anyway, so moving on. The next page in my spread. Let's bring you down. And focusing on there. Can you focus in on here? Thank you. The next page is my anticipated books of this year. So far, all of them have come out except for this one. And this is just a limited edition version of it, but the actual book is out. So if you want to read it, you can. And then on this page, I just track all the books I'm reading. And they're Dutch doors. Like... so cute. And then on here, I just tracked the series I wanted to read. I started tracking it like this, but then I realized like I actually have way more series that I want to read. Mind you, I have 4 whole series that I haven't even started. So maybe I should have just kept it at these, but it's okay. And then this page is like nonfiction, because I really want to challenge myself to read at least 10 nonfiction. I have 9 here, but I really want to challenge myself to read at least 10. So far, not so good. Hopefully we can get a few in here before the year's over, but honestly, I'm not pressed. And then another goal of mine was for 50% or more of my reading to be theology-based commentaries or books. And so far, so good. Like, I would say that most of my reading is fiction and Christian books. I thought it was gonna be romance, because I feel like I'm a romance reader. Like, I'm such a hopeless romantic, but I actually do not like romance by itself. Like, I find it to be very cringe a lot of the times. If it's gonna be a romance, it has to be like a fantasy romance. It has to be like a romantasy type romance, or very adult romance. Because otherwise it's just so childish. But I've been reading a lot of Christian books. I've been reading a lot of biographies, a lot of fantasy, which I never would have expected from me, because I wouldn't think I'm a fantasy person, but surprisingly, those books are really good. So that's that, and I have a couple Dutch doors. I have more Dutch doors. So cute. And then this spread is the calendar tracking spread or whatever. I don't know, but it's basically a calendar, and I just track how many days I'm reading each book. And I've really grown to love this spread a lot, because I like to see how long it's taking me to read certain books, and I also love how colorful it is. Like, I love this is the type of color I like. Like, I like it colorful but also very clean. The color is there, but it's also very plain at the same time. It's not like overbearing. So definitely figure out my vibe when it comes to creativity in this sense, in the sense of crafting and stuff. And then another one of my favorite pages, just for like aesthetic purposes, but I love this is my stats tracking pages. So each month I go through and I list like how many books I've read, which ones are physical, which ones are audio, how many books I've reread, and then how many Bible books I've studied that month. And then over here is just my favorite from each month. Sometimes I have more than one favorite in each month, and it's just like very annoying, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens at the end of the year. I'm actually very excited to see what happens at the end of the year, because I feel like there might be some books that are not in my monthly favorites that will be on my Hall of Fame, which is this page. At the end of the year, I'm gonna select my top 5 favorite books. I love this. This is like so, my goodness, it tickles something in me. Like, I just love it. I was watching this thing where it was like Taylor Swift. I don't know a lot about Taylor Swift. I'm not a Swiftie by any means. Not for any particular reason. I just don't know a lot about her. But I saw this thing where it's like, you could tell she's a millennial because of how she behaves. And I feel like this gives that kind of vibe. It's so like cheesy, but also like it fulfills so much in me. Like I love it. Anyways, and then this page here are books that I do not finish. I have one already so far. It was Americana. I don't know. I have my thoughts on African literature. I feel like I have some unpopular opinions when it comes to African literature. I have a lot of thoughts. I have a lot of thoughts because at this point I've read, I think 5, maybe 4 African literature because I keep trying to give it a chance. I keep reading them so that I can like change my mind. I'm really trying to change my thoughts about them. But so far, it's been consistent and I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know if I like what I'm thinking. I don't think I like what I'm thinking. Anyways, and then I did one challenge because these are a thing for reading journals. I did 25 books in 2025, and I think I have like 7 more books left to read off of this. A lot of them were books that were either on my shelf for a very long time, or in my Amazon cart for a very long time, or I had been eyeing for a very long time, like, and I just hadn't gotten around to reading it. But I really wanted to read, so that's what most of them are. And then monthly spreads. I'm still not done with these. I'm gonna go in and I think I'm gonna write like the star ratings next to it. I haven't decided. I do review each book. This is serious. No, this is serious. Okay, this is serious business. I review each book. I keep it in my Notion. I don't write it in public, especially if it's a bad review, because I just feel like nobody needs to, like, there's no need. Let the people work really hard on these books, okay? They be writing these books for, I don't know, years, months, like a lot of time. They put their heart and soul into these books. Who am I to have a negative opinion on somebody's hard work when I can't even write a page, like, before. I kind of had a slow start to the year, so I only read 4 books, but I'm just going to show you the spreads. This is February. I try to keep it on theme with the holidays of that month, if I could figure it out. Or like the seasons even. March, so cutesy. April, I really love the letters for April. I love how I did the letters, like, amazing. May, June, I feel like I could have done better on June. July, August, we struggled a little bit with August because of how thick the book was getting, so I had to do some operations. September, October, and then we have November, and then December. So, that being said, I'm just gonna update my journals, the pages that I update monthly, and what I do. So I track it, I honestly track what I'm reading in multiple different places. I track it on Goodreads, I track it in Notion, and I track it physically. So I'm gonna go into Goodreads and I'm gonna go to the books that I've read, and then I'm gonna update my spreads.
Whoa, I get rid of all the smoke like OZM. Shawty got that real jelly of petroleum. Niggas acting like my kids and they be older than him. Can't believe that kill skinny, I really growed up with him. I'ma leave a lot of niggas covered in roses for him. Spray the witness, I ain't even know Jehovah for them. Won a Grammy and I couldn't even show it to him. Put my face inside the lineup, niggas know that I'm him. Anybody speaking on my brothers got stepped on. Pull up from the 3 like Stefan. And the coupe ball headed like the other Stefan. Put my kids in private school so they could get their prep on. Think my heart made out of Teflon. What? Think my heart bulletproof. You ain't got a mask, I can show you what a hoodie do. Put a screen tight to your eyelids, cover 2. I think they on the left. Roll the window, hit the lights, boom. Everybody wish they switched.
Okay, I'm gonna have to come back to this and finish it because I need to print more books for the monthly spread, and I need to print my monthly favorites, but this is dead, so I need to go charge it. But yeah, that's pretty much my routine, and then I will get on my iPad. So on Notion I have I track the books as well, and I put comments in for the reviews. So I'm just gonna go in here and put my read-ins. I think I finished on the 31st. No. Boom. And then I'll open here. And then I will write a review. I'll write a review, but I'm gonna come back and do that because I like to speak to text. That's that. You guys want to know what book I'm reading right now? I'm reading 50 Shades of Grey. Scandalous. I do skip that part for the most part. No, I do. I read 50 Shades of Grey in school, in high school. I believe sophomore year of high school, and I cannot believe I read that book sophomore year of high school. Like, Tuss. But I've been on a nostalgic kick ever since I got back to reading. So I've been like rereading my childhood books that were my absolute favorite. I read Twilight 2 months ago, I believe. I reread all of Twilight in March, and that was so cute. Loved that. So I was like, oh, let me read 50 Shades. And truthfully, the plot, like the story behind I don't know if I should be saying that. If you skip the inappropriate parts, the actual story is like really good. The only problem is the inappropriate parts make up like 50% of the book. So it's like you're skipping a lot. And also, if you haven't already read through and you don't know the story, you're gonna miss stuff because things happen during the inappropriate things. Like they have conversations and like his thoughts, her thoughts with 50 Shades. I feel like the actual story is a really good story. There's so much there. There's really so much there with friendships, relationships, family, like trauma. It's actually a very endearing story, but because the inappropriate parts make such a heavy part of the book, it unfortunately ruins the book. So I reread 50 Shades of Grey, the original series, and then I found out that she came out with all 3 books from Christian's perspective, the guy's perspective. And so, of course, I had to read it. And I have been enjoying his perspective so much. It's been so eye-opening. It's like a deep dive into his thoughts and, like, understanding him a little bit more than what we get to understand in 50 Shades. And also, as far as, like, his relationships with his family, I find that part of it to be so interesting because it's not what it seems at all. Well, not at all, but it's not what it seems. But, yeah. So, I'm currently reading 50 Shades as Told by Christian, the last one, the 3rd book in the series, and it's been really good. It's a pretty big book. Another thing I really like about it, especially freed from Christian's perspective, is the fact that the author writes like missing timelines in Anna's perspective from the original books. In the original books, she writes about the proposal, but then she like jumps ahead to the wedding in the next book, whereas with Christian's perspective, we get that whole timeline and everything that happens in between. So I really like that aspect. She also adds more just things she skipped in the original books. She writes them into Christian's perspective, and I really like that. I really liked it a lot. I'm a nosy person. I like to see the full story for myself. But that's what I'm currently reading. I'm trying to read Beartown. I've been reading Beartown for the last like 3 months. Oh my gosh. And it's telling me that it's a bad book. I'm about 40 pages in, and honestly, it's a really good story, but for some reason, I cannot bring myself to continue to read it. I keep getting distracted with other books. So I'm also reading that. Let's see what I'm listening to. I'm usually listening to a book and reading a book. I'm not listening to anything right now, but I do want to listen. I have a few books that I want to listen to. Okay, I have Fervent, like reverence, but with an F, by Priscilla Shire. I want to read that. I also want to read Holy Down by Jackie Hill Perry. That's pretty much it for now. If I have any more footage from when I was vlogging a couple months back, back in June and July, if I have any footage from then, I will insert that here. Good morning. Don't mind my little friend right here. Okay, it's gonna be there. I'm trying to practice letting pimples pop for themselves. I'm actually on my way to get allergy testing done because I stay congested all the time. So I finally was like, let me go see an ENT. And I went earlier this month and he was like, I don't know what's going on, but you might have seasonal, no, not seasonal, year-round allergies. I'm like, I don't know about that, because it's been happening for like 2 years. And I want to say, not 2 years, yeah, it's been happening since I was in Houston. When was I in Houston? I really started noticing it when I was in Houston. That's when I started to clock it. And let me put this down because, you know, the cops be over here for real. They be over here for real. Yeah, I really started noticing it in Houston. And ever since then, it has not stopped. Like, I've had a congested nose. I am blowing my nose year round. I don't remember the last time I had like a true cold or any sickness for real. Praise God. Praise God for good health, because I have not been sick. Ooh, see. The cops be over here for real. I don't want no problems with these cops over here. And then recently, I noticed that I be going through boxes after boxes of tissue. And so I finally went to see an ENT and he referred for me to get testing done. So I'm gonna go do that. Hopefully they can figure something out, because I'm actually tired. Like, I'm tired. At first I was thinking it was a side effect of COVID, because I was patient zero for COVID. Like, I got COVID very, very early, but I didn't know it was COVID. And I got COVID a couple times, and I took the vaccine. So I was thinking maybe it was a lasting side effect of COVID, which would be unfortunate if that's the case, because then that means I have my whole life to be blowing my nose. But oh shoot, see, this is what happens when you don't pay attention to where you're going. Yeah, I was thinking that at first, but then I think that was like the symptoms or the consistency started like 2 years after COVID, because I think it was in Houston 2023. Yeah, anyways, we're gonna go find out what it is nonetheless. Hopefully if it's year-round allergies, then I'm just gonna hope that I grow out of it at this stage, because I wasn't born with it. So I'm hoping that it's just a season of dealing with this, and it will correct itself by itself. Since it came out of nowhere by itself, I'm hoping it will correct itself by itself. And if it's seasonal allergies, then I actually would prefer that than if it was COVID side effects. I didn't tell the doctor that though, my suspicion, because I just didn't want to put that in his head. I wanted him to do what he needed to do, trying to figure it out. And then if he's like, we can't really figure out what's going on, I'm gonna be like, okay, I think it might be possibly side effects for COVID. You gotta trick them to find out. These doctors, they don't really be caring. They just don't be trying to find out nothing. They be giving you the easiest solution they can come up with and prescribing you stuff. And I'm just like, sir, can we find out what it is? You don't even know what it is and you're prescribing me medicine? Like, what? Okay, I didn't pick it up. I didn't pick up the medicine because, first of all, what do you mean? What do you mean? Right, that it's not COVID side effects. Because I would really like to figure this out, because it's annoying. It's actually annoying to be constantly blowing your nose all the time. It's very irritating. It's not fun. It's not fun, especially when you wear makeup. Like, oh gosh. Quite the interesting journey I just went on. Here's another. He did additional testing. I certainly expected to have allergies, definitely to grass, because I feel like it's very obvious that I'm allergic to grass, but I didn't expect to be allergic to outside. And that's what it's given. It's given I'm allergic to outside. So here's the panel that they did, right? And anything with a dash didn't show up. Anything with the number, they didn't test for food because I don't have any symptoms. Anything with the number 4+, which is basically the whole top row, is severe allergies. So here's the summarized allergies from this page. So basically, I'm allergic to tree pollen, grass pollen, ragweed, outside, and cats and dogs. I don't know who wouldn't be allergic to dust mite. Like, I feel like dust mite is, I don't know who wouldn't be allergic to dust mite. Isn't that everybody? But that's year round. So I do have year round allergies because if you look at the dates, the different allergies come at different times of the year. And he was saying that May is definitely a bad time for me to be outside. And I agree. I agree. Because the way I be struggling, when he said that, I was like, you're right. Because the way I was suffering in May, I couldn't leave the house without taking Claritin. But this is good to know. This is good to know that it's just I'm allergic to outside. But I'm just like, it's annoying because I'm like, why did it come out of nowhere? And then on this page, it's talking about some I'm allergic to plantain. Plantain, whatever you want to call it, tomato. It's talking about some allergic to plantain. Ooh, because I be eating that shit. I'm thinking it's the actual tree that it grows on, not the food. That food that grow out of it. Because ain't no way, because I've been eating plantain for years. Years and years. And then cats and dogs. Thank goodness. I don't need no cat, no dog anyways. I really want to get a dog though. Like, I have honestly been thinking about it. Getting a dog. I want a mini golden doodle. Is that not mini? Like, I want a mid-sized dog. I don't like small dogs. I want a mid-sized dog. I don't want it too big now because he gonna overtake me. So I want like a mid-sized dog. I can kind of control it. I might be a little scared, you know, but I can fake it. And then get it trained properly. Get myself trained with the dog. I think I can handle it. You know what I mean? I really want a dog. I want a dog so bad. And I've really been thinking about it because I feel like if we get trained together, I don't see why not. And honestly, my biggest fear about a dog is like their bite. And I just think I need to experience a bite. I do. I think I need to experience a bite and see how it feels. But I haven't experienced a dog bite for real. So I don't really know like how to gauge the level of pain. I'm sure I can manage the pain. But the anticipation of like not knowing how painful it will be is what keeps me in my fear. If I could get over that hump of like being scared of their bite, I think I could definitely handle a dog. Do some exposure therapy. But I really want a dog. But I also feel like I need somebody else to have the dog with me. Like, I can't be solely responsible for the dog. I need somebody else to discipline the dog because he will attack me. He will take over the house. He will take over the house. Anyways, I'm about to go to the mall. I need to tomorrow. My old hood, my old church I used to go to growing up. They're having their 25th anniversary, and I think I'm gonna go. So I'm gonna see if I can find an outfit because the church I go to now, you don't really need to be dressed up like the African churches. So I definitely can't dress like I'd be dressed into church to that place, and I don't really have church clothes. For real, I don't really have the appropriate church clothes necessary because I'm gonna be out of place if I don't come properly dressed. Anyways, I might see you guys at the mall. Probably not though, because I'm gonna be in and out. I'm trying to be in and out.